I had this client who was spending crazy amount of time, like 2 to 3 hours, researching prospects before sales calls. They were spending more time digging through LinkedIn and Googling than actually selling. After implementing this AI research agent I built for them, their first prospect report appeared in just 10 seconds. What shocked them wasn't just the speed, it was the sheer depth of insights and connections they were completely missing out before. I'll walk you through step by step on how to build this system. All you have to do is watch till the end and follow what I'm doing. Start by signing up to the community that I just released. The link is in the description. It comes with a 7-day free trial, so you could download all the relevant resources for free. Once you sign up, grab the JSON from this lesson and import it to n8n. Start by creating an empty n8n workflow. You could go to this particular point and import from file and import the n8n JSON that you just downloaded from my community, and boom, you get the complete agent ready to start working for you. I'm going to do a quick demo on how this works before walking you guys through step by step. As you can see, it triggers when someone books a meeting, pulls everything from their LinkedIn and scans the web for company intel. Then AI analyzes all the gathered info, generate a stunning in-depth report and deliver it straight to your inbox. And it looks like this. And it has everything that you need, the executive summary, the client profile, what they're doing, their company, their interests, pain points, what the current pain points they're going through. You could customize this based on your agency and what you offer. It also shows you all the opportunities and the work experience, the education, and it even shows their most recent LinkedIn post. And you don't really have to go to their profile and look through everything, and you get kind of like a holistic view of all the popular stuff that they have been posting for a while, which gives you perfect conversation starters. First, we need to capture when someone books an appointment with us. Let's start by connecting n8n to our calendar system. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using cal.com because it's free to allows API keys unlike Calendly, but you can use zcal, Calendly, or any other tool. So you can start by creating a free account in cal.com. So once you sign up, you can go to event types. So event types is like the first tab that you're going to be seeing. Click new. Let's call it n8n demo. And the URL is n8n demo 1. Continue. And once you are in the event, go to advanced. And you can see add a question. So this will prompt the whoever that's going to be booking the call. It will prompt for another question, so you can on and off other questions if you want. In this particular scenario, I need the LinkedIn URL, so I'm going to add a question. It's going to be URL. This has to be LinkedIn URL. That's the parameter that we're going to fetch from the webhook event. What is the LinkedIn URL? No placeholder, and click add. It's required. Set that to required. Click add. And once you're done, it's not over. You actually have to hit save. If you copy the link, you should be able to see all this. And then we actually have to get the API key from here. In order to do that, go to cal.com and app.cal.com, settings, API keys, plus add n8n demo 1. You can set it to never expire or set an expiration date like 30 days, 60 days. Hit save, copy, and keep it somewhere safe, and do not share that with anyone. Go to n8n, double click on the cal.com trigger, create new credential, paste your API key, save. And if it works, it should say connection tested successfully. I think it's good. Click on test tab. Now go to cal.com, the app.cal.com, events, copy link to event. You're going to create an event for us. I'm using Adam's URL, LinkedIn URL. Click confirm. So it just pulled it. As you can see, it shows you all the information. The LinkedIn URL component is here. The value is here. What is the LinkedIn URL? And that's the label and the value. So for the moment, we are going to pin this. So when you pin an output, it's going to stay until you unpin it, and you'll be able to test with it. I'm going to be using a platform called Relevance AI to shred the LinkedIn profiles. Relevance is quite similar to n8n. In some ways, it has several pre-built tools and agents that are reusable across multiple platforms. You can start by creating an account on Relevance AI, and you can create a free account and you get 100 credits per day. And for the automation that we are going to be running inside Relevance, it takes approximately 15 credits to run. That means you could do multiple runs per day. Even if you're on the free plan, I think it should be enough for most agencies. You have to switch to the course page and download the Prospect Deep Researcher RAI file. So this is how it looks like inside the Relevance AI tools dashboard. You can import the RAI file that you just downloaded. You have to go to build and publish changes. This is very important that you do it, because without publishing the tool, it will not let us execute it publicly. If you go to use, you can see the API tab, and we are going to integrate this API with our n8n workflow. Double click on the Fetch LinkedIn node. We are going to replace the URL from here. Let's copy it and paste the URL. And for the authentication, it's generic credential type. It's a header auth. Create a new credential. And here you have to generate an API key. Copy it, keep it somewhere safe. Put it as the value. And now let's test this step. And boom, you got all the information that you need. The LinkedIn profile data, the about section, city, company, their education, their experience, their name, and pretty much everything, including all the filtered posts. So this is the magic LinkedIn code node. So all this code is written in Python, if you can see. What it's doing is actually it's filtering information from the previous LinkedIn node from Relevance AI and kind of putting it in a way that it has all the HTML tags and all that, elements that we need to show inside the report. I'm going to be doing a masterclass on the n8n code blocks, especially in Python, because it's very easy to do them in Python, and most of the LLMs are pretty good in Python than JavaScript, to my knowledge, because there are so much community and resources in internet for Python. So if you test the step, you can see it gives you the about HTML, the post HTML. So basically it's filtering all the JSON stuff and then putting it in a format where you can see all the HTML tags, all the tables and stuff. The next step, this is actually Perplexity. I'm using Perplexity here to research their company and all their key information and stuff. So you can create an account in Perplexity and find a couple of dollars there. I'm using API.perplexity chat completions and generic credential type, and the header auth is used. And for the header auth, it's the same as like authorization and the API token from Perplexity. And for the body, as you can see, I'm sending the model messages, the company information that you take from the Fetch LinkedIn node, and also their website domain. So you can do a research on what's going on, what they're up to, all the latest information, and all that will be summarized by the Sona Pro model. If you test the step, it's going to do a search and come back to you with the results. You can see the usage and citations, the choices, and what they're up to and what they're doing, and like a lot of information that it has extracted from the internet will also be there. So as soon as the customer or the potential customer books a call with us, you're going to fetch their LinkedIn and also research them like all across the internet and get a summary of all that information, so you could embed that in your report. And then there is another code node. What this is essentially doing is it's putting the references or the citations coming in from the Perplexity node in proper HTML tag. So this is how it looks like. And then comes the LLM chain component. LinkedIn profile about, the LinkedIn post, the LinkedIn experience, and also the lead company research given to us by Perplexity. We are sending all that information to an LLM and asking it to do something important for us. And for the system message, you could define like what you do and what your offerings are, and all that like knowledge can be embedded into your system prompt. And if you are using agent, you can replace this with an agent, and you can add a RAG tool or even other knowledge bases, so it has complete knowledge about your organization, what your offerings are, and what you do. And for the model, right now I'm using Anthropic, but you could use any other model, GPT-4 Not Mini or Gemini, or if you're using OpenRouter, you can also do that as well. If we run this, it's gonna send all this information to AI. It says the person profile, the company profile. It's giving us like a summary of how things look like. We go to the table. So the person profile, Alan Robinson is the founder and CEO of RB2B and pension.com. Right, it's pretty cool. The company profile, their interests, their bootstrap, SaaS entrepreneurship, the capital efficient business building, and other information, and also unique fact, like what they have been doing. And his first company probably achieved 30 million ARR. So these unique facts, you would not be able to uncover them right away by just, visiting their LinkedIn or, Googling, because there is a vast amount of information about your lead in the internet as well as on LinkedIn. They're not giving all the information at the same time. For example, unique facts that it has summarized here might be coming from 5 different posts that they have been posting for the past year. As a BDR or as a founder or as a business owner, you do not have all the time in the world to, go through someone's profile and read all their posts for the past year or the past couple of years. But AI can do it, and it happens in a couple of seconds. It also, summarizes pain points and solutions. So the cool thing about this is you can add information about your business and what your offerings are. It can do like a mapping between the pain points or the challenges that particular lead is facing and the solutions that you offer. All right, let's get to the next step. And here, this is another code component. What it's doing is it's taking the output from the LLM chain, the person profile, company profile, and all that like JSON output, and putting that in proper HTML tags, so we could show that like beautifully inside our report. So if we test the step, it comes back to us with the tags and all that like information. And now it's time for us to generate the report. So there's a lot of code here. As you can see, there are a lot of HTML. It has all the styles and all the HTML tags embedded here. Let's test the step, and it gives us the report in HTML. It's time for us to send it. I just got my email here. Shows up, pretty nice avatar of the person of the lead, CEO and retention.com and RB2B, the executive summary, the client profile, what they do, research insights, what they're interested in. They're interested in bootstrapping SaaS companies, key facts, and also the pain points in efficient lead identification and qualification. All right, and your solution and the opportunities that they have. And these are their recent LinkedIn posts. the moment that you read it, you get perfect conversation started. Since you're going to know what exactly they're interested in, it becomes a very friendly discussion between your lead. They will know that you do your homework before coming to the call. You can download all the resources from my course page. See you guys in another video. Thank you.